Hey, what's up everyone, it's your girl Brain Shanae, and today is the 14th day of Vlogmas. I cannot believe that is literally December the 14th, and I'm pretty much almost done with Vlogmas. Like I had said before, this is my first time doing Vlogmas, and I think I'm doing a pretty fabulous job so far. Hopefully I can keep it up. But anywho, today I'm going to share with you some bookish or book mail that I received today. So if you want to know what's inside these packages, please stay tuned. I am back, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. So today I had gotten some book mail in the mail pretty much. So let's go ahead and get started with this first package, and this is from Kensington Publishing, and I think this was a book that I had won from a giveaway or a raffle on a website. Okay, yeah, so this is the book that I had won for a giveaway, and that is A Spy in the Struggle. It says she spied on her people but exposed herself, and this is by Aya de Leon. And it says De Leon brings feminism, racial equality, and page-turning entertainment, and that was said by Booklist. But isn't this cover beautiful? Just look at the cover. I'm thinking it's in California, and then you also see people protesting in her shades right there. I think this is pretty neat. I love this. I really love this cover so much. It's very vibrant, and it has meaning to it. But it says here, success used to be the savvy lawyer's only rule, but now she's putting everything on the line to bring a killer corporation to justice. This sounds really interesting. So it says, since childhood, Yolanda Vance has forged her desire to escape poverty into a laser-like focus that took her through prep school and Harvard Law. So when her prestigious New York law firm is raided by the FBI, Yolanda turns in her corrupt bosses to save her career and goes to work for the Bureau. Soon she's sent undercover at Red, Black, and Green, an African-American extremist activist group back in her California college town. They claim a biotech corporation fueled by Pentagon funding is exploiting the neighborhood. But Yolanda is determined to put this assignment in her win column, head back to corporate law, and regain her comfortable life. Until an unexpected romance opens her heart and a suspicious death opens her eyes. Menacing dark money forces will do anything to bury Yolanda and the movement. Fueled by memories of who she once was and what once really mattered most, how can she tell those who've come to trust her that she's been spying? As the stakes escalate and one misstep could cost her life, Yolanda will have to choose between betraying the cause of her people or invoking the wrath of the country's most powerful law enforcement agency. So this sounds really interesting. I never even heard of this book. I have not heard anything of this book coming out or has come out or anything like that. Not over BookTube or nothing or Twitter. And this book sounds really interesting. Like I said, the cover is very beautiful. And then it came with a note. So it says, "Dear reader, I'm thrilled to introduce you to A Spy in the Struggle, my fifth book and first spy novel following a rookie FBI agent who is sent to infiltrate an African-American eco-racial justice organization in the Oakland Bay area." Okay, so this gives us more of a breakdown too, besides the synopsis on the back. So it says, Yolanda Vance is a young millennial who has done everything right to achieve the American dream. She graduated top of her class at Harvard Law and got hired at the most prestigious corporate law firm in New York City. But when the firm is involved in securities fraud, Yolanda turns whistleblower and needs to change gears. She assumes that the FBI will have her silently on the right side of the law. Her lifelong strategy of isolation and hard work will surely pay off, won't it? But when they send her to infiltrate Red, Black, and Green in the fictional town of Holloway, California, she learns about the Bureau's ugly history with organizations like the Black Panther Party. And in the era of Black Lives Matter, the suspicious death of an African-American woman opens her eyes, and an unexpected romance opens her heart. The entire operation will challenge her loyalty in working for the biggest law enforcement agency in the nation. And it says here, I'm excited for you to be among the first to see A Spy in the Struggle, and I can't wait to hear what you think about it. And then it gives me information on if I want to share it on social media. So, okay, so this sounds really interesting. So I feel like, I don't know when I'm going to read this. I'm thinking possibly in January. I don't want to spread myself too thin, but who knows, I just might read it. But this is one book that I received in the mail, and I really do love the cover. I think that's what made me want to enter the giveaway, because the cover was very enticing, and it lured me into wanting to know more about this book and the author as well. So here's this book that I received in the mail. And the next package, I think, is also from a giveaway from one of who was a booktuber, but also became an author, I think, last year, and had pretty much her debut book came out last year. And I believe her name is India Brown. So I was able to win her giveaway on Instagram. Yeah, on Instagram. So let me open this package. And thank you once again, India. I did not think I was gonna win. But okay, so here it is. It is The Forgotten Girl by India Hill Brown. So she is a booktuber, and she's also an author now. But isn't the cover just beautiful? I love the blue and the white, and I love the girl. Oh, it's just amazing. And then here's the back. And then if you take the dust jacket off, this is what it looks like. It says The Forgotten Girl, and it has like a little bird and stuff embossed in it. So we have that. So let me read the synopsis and see what this is about, because I have no idea. So it says, do you know what it feels like to be forgotten? On a cold winter night, Iris and her best friend, Daniel, sneak into the woods to play in the freshly fallen snow. There, Iris makes a perfect snow angel, only to find the crumbling gravestone of a young girl named Avery Moore right beneath her. Soon, strange things start to happen to Iris. She begins having vivid nightmares. She thinks she sees the shadow of a girl lurking in the night, and she feels the pull of the abandoned grave, calling her back to the woods. Obsessed with figuring out what's going on, Iris and Daniel start to research their town. They discover that Avery's grave is actually part of an abandoned black cemetery, dating back to a time when white and black people were kept separate in life and in death. They became determined to restore Avery's grave and have proper respect finally paid to Avery and the others buried there. But they have summoned a jealous and demanding ghost, one who's not satisfied with their plans, one who's tired of being overlooked, and who wants Iris to be her best friend forever, no matter the cost. So this sounds really deep, and I'm definitely interested in reading this. It has ghosts, paranormal stuff. I just love that. Supernatural. I'm all for that. And I think also India also signed the book too. So yes, so it says, Brandy, you are unforgettable. Thanks for your support, India. So I was able to get it signed by her as well. Oh, I love this. So, oh my goodness. This is definitely something that I definitely going to be planning on reading. Who knows, maybe this month. Maybe I might surprise y'all with my wrap up on what I'm going to be reading or end up reading this month. But I received this book as well in the mail. And then the final book is from Book of the Month. I had skipped last month, so I was able to get a credit. So there was one book that I really wanted to read, especially it is considered an early release. So let me open up this box so I can show you which book that I picked. Okay, and then of course, here it is. Let me take it out of the plastic. So of course this comes with a little bookmark, mind if I cut in, right here. And it has Book of the Month on the back. And then it has some holiday stickers. This is Merry Everything. Thanks for sticking with us through 2020. So these are little stickers that you could put on anything, your journal or anything like that. So we got some holiday stickers. And then the book that I chose that was very enticing, I love the cover and I heard a lot of great things about it. So I wanted to read it, and that is This Close to Okay by Lisa Cross Smith. And the cover is beautiful. Just look at that. It looks really beautiful. Now, when I first thought of it like a romance, but then I read a little bit more about it, and there's a lot, it's more like a contemporary fiction. But yeah, so here is the cover. And then when you take the dust jacket off, this is the cover of the book. And of course it says December 2020. And then let's go ahead and read the synopsis so we can find out more about this book. So it says, a powerful, vibrant novel about the life-changing weekend shared between two strangers. On a rainy October night in Kentucky, recently Let me rewind that. It says, on a rainy October night in Kentucky, recently divorced therapist Tally Clark is on her way home from work when she spots a man precariously standing at the edge of a bridge. Without a second thought, Tally pulls over and jumps out of the car into the pouring rain. She convinces the man to join her for a cup of coffee, and he eventually agrees to come back to her house, where he finally shares his name, Emmett. Over the course of the emotionally charged weekend that follows, Tally makes it her mission to provide a safe space for Emmett, though she hesitates to confess that this is also her day job. What she doesn't realize is that Emmett isn't the only one who needs healing, and they both are harboring secrets. Alternating between Tally's and Emmett's perspectives as they inch closer to the truth of what brought Emmett to the bridge's edge, as well as the hard truths Tally had been grappling with since her marriage ended, This Close to Okay is an uplifting, cathartic story about chance encounters, hope found in unlikely moments, and the subtle magic of human connection. Ooh, so this sounds really deep. So I feel like they, from their perspectives, I feel like they were bound to meet each other. Maybe she had effect on his life in some degree where he wanted to, you know, jump off a bridge, you know, and stuff like that. So who knows? We'll find out more about these two. It sounds really interesting and I cannot wait to read it, but I think this comes out in January and this was just an early release. So I'm glad I was able to get it. But that is the book itself. So I received this book in the mail. I received this as well. And then I also received this. So 3 books total. But that is it, you guys. These are the books that I got. These are 2 books that I got from a giveaway and 1 from Book of the Month. But that is it, you guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video of mine. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Also, hit that subscribe button and that bell to be notified when I upload more videos in the future. But thank you so much for watching, you guys. And please stay healthy and stay safe. See ya.